I believe very, very strongly that nonprofits in all over this country really need young professionals.
The younger generation have the energy and the interest in doing things and making a commitment to give back.
They're going to be the leaders of tomorrow and board members of tomorrow and future foundation officers. So today it's critical to have their support and to have them using their skills on behalf of any organization.
I'm Alex Price. That's me, the little kid, hanging out with my dad and my best friend Billy. No matter what dreams I had, he was always there to help me accomplish them. In 2004, he moved me up to New York City to help me pursue big career dreams. But my world was stopped a few months later when I received a devastating phone call that my father had died of a sudden heart attack. In an effort to pull through, I reached out to my closest friends, wanting to find a way to commemorate his passing.
American Heart Association was very honored that New York City Ties, or Guys with Ties at that point, wanted to partner and raise money for us being their first event.
The first event was incredibly memorable for me for a number of different reasons, but in part because we made it happen with so little in the way of resources. It was just our own energy and initiative.
To remember that night was to see a room full of young professionals all having a good time, but realizing that they weren't there just to have cocktails. And the cause was New York City Ties' mission, which is really to do something with your time, your energy, and watch it go to a great cause.
We raised $10,000 that night, and nycTIES was born. After that, we wanted to do more, so we decided to partner with a different charity every 6 months to impact the most important causes in New York City. But we wanted to give back in a different way, so we developed accountable philanthropy.
The concept of accountable philanthropy has really been at the core since that very first event.
We get to choose where we are putting the money that we raise.
For us, it's really about bringing everyone into the process, and we're not, we really want to show people that there's a tangible end result to all of their hard work.
We think that nycTIES takes it a step further by engaging the young professionals in the philanthropic process.
So whether it's throwing a holiday party or seeing the staff member that we help fund for the organization, you can really see our money in action, which is very different from other charities. We're not just handing them a check or fundraising their operating budget. You can really see where your money's going.
Over 3.5 years and more than 200 members, nycTIES has partnered with 7 charities, served over 6,000 hours of community service, and contributed more than $150,000 in donations. This is all added up to impacting 35 different local programs, changing a countless amount of lives, and weaving our group into the fabric of New York City.
The whole New York City Ties experience was exceptional for me. I've really never met such an incredible group of young professionals who were so committed to a cause.
They wanted to know how best they could help, what were some of the things that we needed done, and it was, I would say, the most important volunteer engagement that we've had in the organization's history.
From New York City Ties, not only did I learn that there is a group of young professionals who really want to make a difference to our organization, but it helped me form my own young group of professionals at Gilda's Club.
It just means a lot to be able to connect with a child from NAC, for example, on a one-to-one basis, and because of that, I could really feel like my time in New York was well spent.
By giving back to the community makes me feel like this place is more of a home, and being involved with the people makes me feel like that I have a family here.
And when you go out there and put your efforts together for all these great causes, it just strengthens the bond between not just the members of the group, but the community itself.
We're not about the cosmetic, we're not about the aesthetic, we're not about the glory of just sort of saying, hey, we wrote this big check, here you are. What really makes us different is the fact that we stay committed to our partners.
we'd love to be a resource for you. It's a big year. You're going into your senior year, and we'd love to be there for you. So.
We've come a long way from our grassroots beginning, and now we want to become the premier leadership service organization in NYC. Our next step towards that goal is the launch of the Apple Initiative, Advancing Professionals Through Philanthropic Leadership Experiences. It's a signature program that will guide young professionals through the life cycle of nonprofit involvement and cement nycTIES in the New York City community.
The most rewarding part of my experience with nycTIES was creating an organization that has inspired hundreds of New York City young professionals to take ownership over their community.
You'll realize that actually being a part of New York City Ties allows you to fulfill something different, allows you to fulfill your need and your desire to want to make a difference.
I believe that this is a very special group of young professionals who have bonded together, who have actually done their homework, and I feel that they need support from the public, and I totally encourage everyone to get involved in supporting this incredible organization.
We think that you should support nycTIES because it's an organization that's already done so much good throughout New York City and can do more. And with your support, nycTIES will continue to make an impact on the lives of others.